Oh, pardon me, thou bleeding piece of earth, that I am meek and gentle with these butchers. Thou art the ruins of the noblest man that ever lived in the tide of time. Woe to the hand that shed this costly blood. Over thy wounds now do I prophesy, which like dumb mouths do ope their ruby lips to beg the voice and utterance of my tongue. A curse shall light upon the limbs of men. Domestic fury and fierce civil strife shall cumber all the parts of Italy. Blood and destruction shall be so in use, and dreadful objects so familiar that mothers shall but smile when they behold their infants quartered with the hands of war. All pity choked with custom of fell deed, and Caesar's spirit, ranging for revenge with Ate by his side, come hot from hell, shall in these confines with a monarch's voice cry, Helot! And let slip the dogs of war.
Hello everybody, welcome to my Let's Play of Civilization 3. I know this is a very old game, but it is one of my favorites. And I actually honestly haven't really played the new ones that much. I decided, however, I'm playing this game way too much. Wasting too much of my time. Might as well make a Let's Play as if I'm going to be playing it. So, in the original version I don't think had this, but in the updated version which came out a little bit after the original version came out, which was maybe like 2002 or 2001, they released a version with these conquests, which are pretty fun to play, and I've been playing them a lot recently. What I'm going to be doing starting today is the Rise of Rome, which you basically get to pick from 4 different empires: the Roman Empire, the Macedonian or the Greek Empire, the Carthaginian Empire, or the Persian Empire. For this playthrough, I'm going to play as the Greeks. I'm going to play on the Monarch difficulty, which is about the middle. I've played this on the Chieftain, which is the easiest and the hardest, and I figured this is about good for what I'm going to be trying to do, which I will explain once I get into the game. So basically, in this game, I'm not going to try to explain the rules too much, because I feel like most people that are going to watch this understand how Civ 3 works. If you don't understand, you can probably just leave a comment. So basically, here's Italy, the boot. Here's Carthage in northern Africa. There's also Egypt. You can't play as them, but they're still in the game. The Persian Empire is over here. Here's modern-day Turkey, and here is the Macedonian or Macedonian Empire, controlled by Alexander. And then also in this game there are 3 different tribes: the Celts or the Gauls up here, and about France, and they're kind of into Spain too. Up here is the Goths, I believe, and then over here are the Scythians. So what I'm going to be trying to do, we don't really have it yet, but there is a term limit in this game to get certain victory conditions, which are, I forgot what they are exactly, but there is a turn limit. And what I'm going to try to do by the time the term limit is over is I'm going to try to expand this area throughout the whole Mediterranean in the manner in which the Romans actually did it in history. Now, I'm not going to follow exactly what they did. They conquered Carthage first. I don't think I'm going to do that, but my goal will be to conquer the whole Mediterranean and make my map look like what the original map looked like. So, my goals for the early game, I've already played through this a few times and figured out what's the smartest thing to do. There are a few wonders available to build right at the beginning, as you can see here. These wonders give you certain boosts, like the Temple of Artemis puts a temple in every city you have, which will be very helpful. There's another one that's very good too, I forgot. The Oracle doubles the effects of temples. Yeah, so basically I'm going to start the game out trying to build as many of these wonders as I can while at the same time pushing on Carthage, trying to take these 3 islands and securing a defensive perimeter so Carthage can't attack the mainland. I think we also start out with some citizens, so we're going to found 4 cities up here in the north. Well, we're going to secure these islands. I don't think we're going to try to push, though, into North Africa, because every time I play this game and I try to take Carthage first, it ends up draining a lot of my time, basically because it's across the sea and you have to keep ferrying legionaries over the water to get to Carthage, and it takes up a bunch of time, and by the time you actually have Carthage subdued, the game's going to be kind of wrapping up, and you'll just be able to start going after the Greeks and the Persians possibly, or the Celts. So what I've decided to do, obviously, is secure this border, or secure the perimeter. The Carthaginians will keep sending ships to these islands, but they won't actually come to mainland Italy. So I should be able to defend these islands as long as we put walls up. Furthermore, there is this little settlement of Carthaginian towns which will grow as the game goes on, and they will send people up around here like Hannibal did in real life with the elephants crossing the Alps, and they will come down and bother us here. So I'm planning on eventually putting together a unit of cavalry and sending them down the coast to take care of these once we get the heavy cavalry unit, which will be a little bit down the line. So what my plan is, I've mentioned this 5 times now, but take the islands, build as many wonders as I can, which will kind of stall our military production. Put down 4 cities up in the north, secure them, and then build a contingent of heavy cavalry, which will unlock with military training. We'll get these units right here. They can move 2, and they have 5 attack, which is deadly in this game. So we'll send those down the coast, try to take southern Spain so we don't have to deal with irksome units coming up around here. And then we're going to build an army of legionaries and attack Greece. Now, I think this will be helpful because we should be able to take Greece fairly easily if we have enough units. And if we set up a second capital in Byzantium or Constantinople, we will be able to push on Persia while at the same time pushing on Carthage, and hopefully be able to actually fill out the whole map in red. Now, I haven't tried this technique yet, so I don't know exactly how it's going to work, but we're going to see. In terms of filming and editing, I'm probably at first just going to leave everything up on the screen and probably not going to edit a bunch of stuff out, but if the turns do end up taking a long time because of micromanagement, I will probably end up editing things out. So let us begin. Zoom back in. Alright, so let's put these legionaries in a galley to send them over to Sicily to back up these people. We should be able to take this island fairly easily at the start. Send that up there. Put some cities down. You can see that green right there. That's the Celts. I think I'm gonna put this up. I'm trying to think, because when units attack across rivers to attack, they lose attacking points, or you gain defensive points. So I'm thinking of that as a strategic point. Also, hills give defense. Leave that there. Put this legionary in there. Defend it. Bring that around there. Bring this guy up here. I think we'll probably put it up on that hill. Bring him up around there. Probably fortify all these guys. Fortify that guy. Bring this up here. No, bring this guy up here. Oh, I've done this so many times, if you can't tell. Bring this guy over here. Fortify. Alright, now, we're gonna build a bunch of workers in all of our cities first so we can lay down some mines, which give us extra shields, which allow us to produce things at quicker rates, i.e. those, we're going to build a wall on these island cities because they will be attacked by Carthaginians. But if we lay down a bunch of mines around these cities, we will be able to produce the Great Wonders a lot quicker. And hopefully the other civs don't produce them before we do. Also, once we get a victory with our legionary unit, we will get a golden age, which will increase our production and our gold intake. I forgot to explain technology. So here's the technology tree. Each civilization has one unique unit. So the Carthaginians get the war elephant, which has 4 attack, 2 defense. The Romans get the legionary, which has 4 attack, 3 defense. One of the things about this game is that there's actually the legionaries evolve to legionary 2, which is 5 and 4, and then legionary 3, which kicks ass at 6 and 5. And no other unit in the game really comes close to the legionary 3. So once we get these guys, we should be rolling over our enemies pretty well. You can see down here, the Celts get these Gallic swordsmen, which do 3 and 2, not that good. The Goths get the Teutonic warrior, which does 4 and 1. As I said, pretty good attack, but that defense is horrendous. The Greeks get hoplites 3 and 3, actually not bad, but just does not compare to the Roman legionary. And the Persians get the Immortals, which are these 4 and 2 swordsmen, which are decent. And then everybody gets the heavy cavalry, which do 5 and 2 and have 2 movement. So I think we're going to start out obviously trying to research tactics, then get military training, and then I don't know if we're going to go on to a republic or get construction, because with construction we can build Hadrian's Wall, which puts a wall in each one of our cities, and it doubles the effects of walls. And so what this does is every time we take a new city from our enemy or build a new city, we'll have a wall in that city immediately, which is extremely helpful. So we're going to sink some money into our research right away so we can get tactics quick, trade it off to our rivals here. You can see here's Alex, here's fucking ugly ass Hannibal, here's Darius and Cleopatra. Let's actually make some deals here, see if we can get some. Yeah, in this game, how this game works is that we will always be at war with the Carthaginians, and Darius and Alexander will always be at war. So we can never have peace with Carthage. Let's see if Darius, fuck that. Or Darius. I've heard it pronounced different ways before. Let's wait a little bit. Because we want to get deals where they're giving us gold per turn, because then we're going to get a lot more gold from these people. It's not really worth it to trade just straight gold unless it's a lot of gold, because they will do gold per turn deals where it will be literally giving us 20 gold per turn for 20 turns or so, and we really can fill our coffers pretty well. Uh-oh. Come on, bitch. Okay. See their golden age? No. If you watch the tactics down on the bottom right, bang, 12 turns, and the gold per turn goes down from how much that costed earlier. So this should be an easy get also. These spearmen only have 2 defense, while our legionaries have 4 attack, so pretty good advantage there. However, I think defensive units that are fortified get a little bit of a boost. Units across rivers get a little bit of a boost. Units on mountains or hills get a little bit of a boost. I'm not quite sure on the stats. It's not very smart to attack over a river, attacking someone who's on a hill. That's just not a smart move, and it wouldn't be in real life either. You know, Caesar would have never done that, something like that. So yeah, we're gonna put walls up first because I mean walls are one of the most important defenses that you can build in this game. Because it literally gives your units a 50% bonus. So, you know, if they have, what, 4 defense, all of a sudden it's at 6 defense. So I'm thinking we might put a city here, maybe? And then one here? I don't know yet. With those things, we're gonna bring this legionary down here, and then we're gonna probably send another boat over to these islands, or to this island at least, and take those 2 cities. Shouldn't be that hard. Yep. So yes, we have all these workers. Let's build a harbor. Alright, so this has a lot of production, as you can see here. 14 shields. These 2 red ones are corruption. So how that works is that the further away a city is from your capital, where your palace is, the more corruption. So you can see here, 15 shields of production, no corruption at all. Over here, it's a little bit further away. You get 2 shields of corruption. Over here in Syracuse, you get 1, but you know that's a 1/4 ratio right there. So that's a lot of corruption down there. So we're gonna build a wonder in this city. I'm thinking probably the Oracle. That's probably a smart go there. Rome hasn't. Oh, they did produce a worker. So in Rome, we're gonna do the Temple of Artemis. Wait, what's this? Temple of Artemis. 40s. Yeah. So see, we're gonna produce the Temple of Artemis more quickly in Rome because it produces more shields. Probably put a wonder in here too. Maybe not. I think actually this is probably not a good place to put a wonder. We should just build galleys there. That'll be good. Let's see if I can throw down a mine there. Throw a mine there. Put a mine on. Yeah, help that guy out. This will be a good producing place too. As you can see, all these mines around here produce tons of shields. So once we get more citizens there, this will be a production powerhouse. Do the Great Lighthouse there. We can wait on this. This will be also a production powerhouse, these 2 places, and we'll build the other 2 wonders. Put a mine there. Probably don't want to do anything too crazy. We'll just start cranking out some legionaries. They'll be helpful, just to have them around here in this area. We can also send some over to this island to take Aleria. That looks like how it's spelled. Yeah, so let's build some legionaries up in these 2 cities. So these are basically just barbarian encampments. Get some gold from them. I'm thinking we're gonna put this right here, I think. Yeah, just so it's not so close. Build some walls. Where should we put this guy? Is this good? We'll We'll put the city right there. I'm thinking. Alright. We can actually move all these units off the ship. Alright, let's build here, the Colossus. You can probably, I think, throw a mine down there. Here we can build the Mausoleum of Mausolus, which, it doesn't really do much, actually. It just, makes 3 unhappy citizens content. And I think we're just going to start this, and then once we get the technology, I think actually, okay, so we're gonna do tactics, military training, and then construction. So once we get construction, if we get it quick enough, we can swap out the Mausoleum of we might do construction after tactics. We can swap this out, and we'll have all the production still there with the Wall of Hadrian, because that is probably the best wonder in the game, in my opinion, anyways. If your citizens get uppity, the city starts to burn. What I'm going to do is contact the governor and have the governors of the cities manage the citizens' moods, because I really don't feel like going around and managing everybody's moods, really. Just would take way too long. So yeah, this is going to be over pretty fucking quickly. Yes, we can load this up with legionaries. We'll probably throw a garrison in there too. These guys, they're alright. They do, I think, 1 attack and 3 defense, so they're decent units, but not like the legionary. Legionaries are powerhouse units, basically. So we put it there or here? Let's put it up here. Just, yeah, we can grab that extra iron once the limits expand. So yeah, the grapes are good resources. Good for shields and good for food. Throw some walls up. Let's see, we don't want to be missing anything. That's one of the thing about these opening turns is if we miss something, we could throw the whole beginning off. Ruh-roh. Alright, second thing, barracks. What barracks do is when you build units in your city, they produce veteran units instead of regular units, which just have 1 more health, and they heal units instantly. I mean, not instantly, but in 1 turn when you fortify them in that city. So we can do this again. Move these guys over here. Come on, come on! Ooh, that was close. Very close, very close. Oh, fuck. Wow. This might not be pretty. Those are both very close. A little bit too close for me. Throw some walls up. You just do whatever the fuck you want. Alright, so I think we're doing pretty good here. We might send like 8 or 12 legionaries to Carthago to probably raise it to the ground and then put a new city there. Just to make a statement, basically. Destroy their capital. It would kind of set them back a little bit. Their capital would probably be sent back over here to Carthago Novo. But we'll see. Barracks. So what, wasn't there a ship down here? What was this guy doing? Did we ever figure that out? He must have moved last turn. Strange, man. Alright, see, guys don't exactly need bars, man. We're just going to be saving up a big fleet at Neapolis because we are going to need ships eventually. Might have to do a sea invasion of Sparta and then have a land invasion up north. We'll see. We'll see what we end up doing. So, yeah, move. Let's go for it. Yeah, you see... Oh, fuck that. See, galleys... I don't really like this about this game. The galleys only have 1 and 1, so basically every galley fight is, you know, it's a toss-up, and there isn't very much strategy, except for health, basically, so... Maybe... Wait, where's the city galley? We should probably build a... I forgot about this. We should probably build a harbor here, because it does produce veteran naval units, so that would probably be smart to have veteran galleys instead of regular galleys. Just that extra health helps so much. This should be a piece of cake. Ooh. They got 3 units there. Install a new governor. Alright, put up walls immediately. Move them in, move them in. Alright, anything else? Should probably move. Probably put one of these galleys up here. I'm gonna start saving up legionaries on this town to take Aleria. Alright, things are looking good, looking good. Brennus! Alright. Let's see. They always fucking do this where we'll give us your map and we'll give you our map and also give us some technology, please. No thanks. We're gonna do something else here. World map. Okay, we'll give you these things for... That's what I'm looking for. Alright, that's a lot better. There's already a barracks there. Probably build a temple, honestly. Build a barracks. Build a barracks. Alright, let's see if we can trade with the Persians. Usually the Persians have all the fucking money. See, there you go. 30 gold per turn. That's a fucking winner right there. I don't think we can get anything for currency exactly. Yeah, they usually don't want to trade with them when they don't have any money. Let's see what Alexander will give now. Celts. Nice, nice. Mathematics, not good enough. That's not good enough. We'll hold it from them. I have a feeling Darius will... Actually, yeah, we should probably give him math, because I feel like Darius will probably trade... No, they're at war, actually. So Darius can't trade him math. It's not that bad of a deal. It's not that bad of a deal. Let's see if we can trade with Cleo. Cleopatra. Mathematics and the Celts. Yeah, okay. You know, once you trade away technology, its value definitely goes down a little bit. Alright, 5 more turns towards Tell Tactics. Hopefully we can meet up with some of these other tribes. Actually, let's build a horseman to go exploring a little bit. Build some roads. Just trying to think. I don't know how... I haven't been following how long I've been recording. I want to make these episodes about 20 minutes long. Not really that much longer, just because... I don't know, I feel like longer episodes are kind of harder to watch, but you don't want like 10-minute episodes, you know. So yeah, so I don't know, this first episode might be longer. I haven't really been watching how long I've been recording. Get fucked, son. legionaries on this island. We're going to need them. Grab that. Okay, we'll leave this here. We'll keep building. We might want to put another city up here. Let's see, actually, that actually might be kind of smart. So let's build a citizen, and we'll put another city up here. I think that would actually be a good idea. As you can see here, here's the Celts, Alesia. If you know anything about Caesar, there's a very famous battle fought here in real life, where Caesar's army basically was sieging the city, and they built a big wall around the city. Caesar did, in fact. And he got word that the leader of the Gauls, Vercingetorix, had sent messengers out to all the Gallic cities asking for reinforcements. And basically, Caesar knew that they were going to be coming from all around. So what he did was he built a second wall around Alesia. And so basically, the Romans were fighting the people inside the city and the people outside the city, and they had two walls. Pretty fucking crazy. And they somehow won the battle. I don't know. Caesar was a madman. I'll bring these around here. So, things are looking pretty good. Yeah, so once we get more citizens, and this production will go up a lot. Probably don't want to do that. What's that ship doing there? It's just anchored off the coast. As you can see, they're going to continue sending these people, but their units just... I mean, this game is kind of not that fun in a way, because these legionary units just dominate the game, honestly. They just dominate. And that's... I mean... What we're trying to do is take over this whole area. I mean, if it was a fair fight, there would be no way we could actually conquer the whole Mediterranean. There would be no way at all. So let's see. Yes, I think we might put up a town, maybe right here. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. We'll see. Helvetian. Yeah, we don't really care about that. That worker is shit, though. If the workers are from a different country or a tribe, they don't produce as much. They don't get the job done as quickly. So let's see. What do we want to build in these border towns? Probably granaries, I'm guessing. Actually, let's reconsider this. What can we build? Well, temples are going to come with the Artemis thing. What do marketplaces do? Trying to think. Catapults? Horsemen? Workers? Well, let's build a worker so we can improve the terrain around the city. Atta boy. Alright, I just realized I was playing with my sound on, and it might have fucked the audio up a little bit. I hope it didn't. I really hope it didn't. Fuck me. Alright, well, depending on how bad it is, I might just keep this recording. We'll see, though. We'll see. Fuck. more mines down. Surprisingly, these volcanoes produce 4 shields, so once the pop goes up, or actually someone already has it. We should put another mine down here. Put a mine down here. Come on, man. Yeah, these archers only have 1 defense. Pretty buttered. All right. So, there's no way they can take that city. These legionaries have 3 defense plus those walls. These swordsmen only have 3 attack, so every fight's going to be an unfair fight. But we're not playing on fair grounds here. That's the point of the game. That's why it's called The Rise of Rome. Oh, fuck. Alright. Alexander's getting fucking stuffy. What should we do, guys? Oh, they took fucking... Look, they took Athens. The Persians took Athens. Oh, and they took a city over here. This is bullshit. Yeah, the problem is we really don't want a war with Alexander right now. We really don't want a war with Alexander. It's going to slow us down badly. So, I think we're just going to have to give it to him, unfortunately. He might have not declared war if... Holy shit, fuck. Well, we can risk war with... Yeah, we can risk war with them. You're a fucker, Cleopatra. Take your fucking nasty ass somewhere else. Alright. Wait, what? That's fucked up, dude. Well, we'll just give it to her anyways. Alright, big picture. Let's grab construction first. I really wish we could get engineering too. This allows us to build... we don't actually... we don't build bridges, but it allows your troops to go over rivers without losing their steps. Let's see what's up with Darius, if we can get a good deal. Nope, we can't. Alright, so yeah, let's do construction first. I'm sure we can do it very quickly. You know, 9 turns right there. Barracks, courthouse, marketplace, temple. Build a worker. And a worker. Yep. Why is this still 1 turn? Put a mine up on that mountain. Build a mine. Build a mine here. Move in. Fortify. Oh, we forgot to. We need some walls on Caralis, I think. So yeah, the Goths should be up here. Yep, there they are. What's up, bitch? That's not bad. It's not that good either, though. But we're giving them shit tier fucking technologies. They don't even know how to write yet. So here's the Goths cities. Not many. They got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 cities. These tribes are pretty easy to roll over if you really want to. And we're gonna have to take the Celts out, or the Gauls out pretty... Well, we should be able to do that pretty easily. But I think we're gonna want to engage Greece first, just so we can set up a second capital. Sorry, bud. Sorry, bud. Alright, so we're gonna put these guys into this boat, and we're gonna put it down here. I don't know if they're gonna be able to get out. Yep. Alright. Put a mine down. Let's build a legionary to protect this dude, because you don't trust the wild. There's people out there that are gonna attack you if you don't have your things defended well. Alright, now let's just build legionaries. I really don't know what else to do with these outlying cities. End your turn. Oh. Alright. Build walls there. Oh, they don't have a barracks. Put down a barracks. Barracks. Put down a temple. Build a worker. Build a legionary. Should we probably lay down some? Probably a mine. We can do irrigation too, but I like building mines just to get the production up, so these cities turn into production madhouses. So once we, complete all these wonders, or if we, have to not finish some of them because of our rivals, we can just start cranking out legionaries just like crazy. Uh-oh. Fuck, that was close. Alright. So, I think we've kind of, we've completed phase 1 of what I set out to do. Captured Sicily, Cordonia, I think this is called, or something like that. Corsica and Sardonia and Corsica. So we have the islands on the perimeter. Carthage is not going to be able to take these back. We have walls in all the cities. We have enough units to hold them back. They're not going to be able to take these back. They're not going to be landing troops on the mainland. This is interesting. They actually took Athens. The Greeks will get that back. It looked like the Greeks actually had one of these cities down here too, but the Persians took it back. This is always funny. It's not going to last though. They founded Corinth. That's a new city too. So yeah, so we're done with the first phase. We got these cities down. We're going to try to put up another city up here, I think. So yeah. See you next time.